Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes. Welcome to another quick review video. Once again, quite unexpectedly as far as my channel goes, this is a review of a modern contemporary comic book published in 2020. Wow, yeah, I'm getting more into that. But still, it's 100% Batman titles so far. Now, I already did a couple of a month ago really, a review on the Three Jokers book one, and now we had another, or the new comic book day, and the Three Jokers book two came out. Well, and I read it digitally, of course. Me, once again, I'm saying, me being from the Czech Republic, I don't have the access to any comic book stores that would be getting new comic books each and every week. So there's no comic book day for me, no real comic book day, other than that I can buy the digital files, right? That's why you can't see and will not see any pictures, any artwork of the comic book in this video, but you can Google it. It's Jason Fabok. It's fabulous, right? It's a nice alliteration. Fabok is fabulous. Oh yes, right. So, other than the fact that Fabok is fabulous, the second issue, or the book two of the Three Jokers, published by DC Black Label, was once again fantastic. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything huge as far as the second issue goes, but let me just remind you, or myself, what I can remember from the last issue. So there might be some spoilers. There really might be some spoilers. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, you can just switch on, turn on the video, off the video, and go read it, and maybe come back. Who knows, right? So, from what we know from the latest issue is that there are actually three Jokers in the Batman universe right now. Not only one, but three actually, and that the concept of Joker is becoming now more of a title than an actual person. So we've got the three Jokers that are constantly trying to improve themselves and to find another Joker, a new Joker. They're trying to improve the character of Joker so that maybe, I don't know, that's my theory, he can be as perfect villain, as perfect opponent, and as perfect villain to the character of Batman. And so far, so yeah, there were, some killings in the first issue, and three murders in different places, and in all three places there were witnesses that were saying that it was the Joker, right? So that's how they found out. We've got the Batman, Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, and Red Hood as Jason Todd as the main characters. All three of them having very strong past with the Joker, Barbara Gordon being crippled by him, and Jason Todd actually being, well, apparently killed, but not by the Joker. And it appears that each and every Joker that really fought them and crippled them and killed them in any way was a different kind of Joker. And in the end, a huge spoiler of the first issue, Jason, really a spoiler, a big one, Jason Todd shot one of the Jokers in the head and killed him. Wow. Yeah, so whereas the first issue was really a detective issue, a detective story, a proper detective book where Batman was the main character with two side main characters in the form of Batgirl and Jason Todd. This issue is dealing with the repercussions of the first issue, of what happened, especially in the end of the book one, which is Jason Todd killing one of the Jokers. So we find out that the three Jokers are called the Criminal, the Comedian, and the Clown. The Criminal is the original Joker, who we know from the Golden Age. Originally, I thought he was the Lee Bermejo and Brian Azzarello Joker, but because he looked like that particular Joker, especially on the covers. And the Comedian and the Clown, which are then respectively, I think, the Jokers that killed Jason Todd and crippled Barbara Gordon. So Jason Todd, of course, killed his respective Joker that apparently killed him in the story, Death in the Family. And now we've only got two Jokers remaining. So there is one vacant spot, right? A job is vacant. So the two remaining Jokers, are looking for another Joker, for a new Joker, because they are making new Jokers actually by exposing people to that same kind of chemical that made Joker the Joker in The Killing Joke, when he was doing that job for the Red Hood gang and fell into the vat or into the canister of with the chemicals. So that's it. I'm not going to say any more. We see quite a lot of action, but I would say that even more so, we see more than in the previous issue. We see the characters dealing with their psychological problems and issues connected with the three Jokers, and the interaction between the three protagonists: Batman, Batgirl, and Red Hood, Jason Todd, and their relationships. And there are some badass scenes with Batman, especially, and for those of you who have read the issue will know what I'm talking about, Batman and the Joker dogs behind the window, just slowly approaching. That was so badass. That was, Geoff Johns wrote it so fabulously, and Jason Fabok drew it so fabulously that it's just, there are so many scenes where you say, oh, this is a genuine Batman moment, a badass Batman moment, that it really makes you feel good at your heart. So it's no Tom King's cucked Batman. It's no Batman lying on the beach, being all, oh, Catwoman, Batcat. No, it's really a genuine, like, Batman-ish Dark Knight, the Caped Crusader book, which I adore. And one more mention and highlight of Jason Fabok. He draws fabulously, of course, but his Batgirl, she's so hot. Most of the modern contemporary artists, comic book artists, they just can't draw, they cannot, either they are not allowed to by the editorial or the SJWs, or they don't want to, or they themselves are SJWs, but they always draw this, approved body type of women in comic books. Like, comic book characters should be idealized, they should look perfect, like all superheroes, all heroes should be buffed, like this Green Lantern or this Wolverine, whereas all women should look really very overly attractive, even more than some sort of models. So that's what comic books are. They're fiction. They're idealized versions of heroes and characters, so that the readers can see some sort of idols in them, or role models, right? So we see some perfect role models and try to achieve something more in our lives, and ourselves, we should try to be better. But I'm getting way too much into the philosophy of things. The important thing is that Three Jokers Book 2 is fantastic. It deals with the relationships a bit more than the first issue. It's a bit less action-packed and a bit less detective-packed. So, but we get to know some more things about the plot and the history. But all in all, I'd say that I enjoyed the first issue more than the second one. So I think it's going to be like 3-part miniseries. I hope that it goes like that, right? So the third issue or the third book will be once again perfect as the first issue was. So this issue definitely recommend, but the first issue was better, right? So what do you think, my friends? Have you read the first or the second book of Three Jokers, and what did you think about that? Let me know in the comments down below, and that will be all from me. See you soon, and bye.